watching me, and then I died. And when I opened up my eyes, I saw a suited man with a mic as he walks to me. Curtains drawn, audience applauding me, chanting as a gorgeous broad awarded me. Rose from my seat awkwardly, touched my head and felt the headset and calls on me. Clearly they're recording me, big screen showing my point of view accordingly. In visions I don't wanna see. I turned and noticed that the chair that I was sitting in is fitted with some virtual reality equipment shit. Then it dawned on me the world that I was living in is just a simulation that I only spent a minute in. I was so shocked, I had a heart attack and died from the adrenaline. Then woke up in my bed again with blurred visioning. I seen a silhouette of oddly shaped headed men with little skinny skeletons. Soon as I could see them, I was dead again. Now I can't remember them, now I can't remember me. Naked on the cold floor, trembling. Struggle to my feet, stumble to the sink. Cloudy water wet my skin, open eyes, see the mirror, but I don't know who that man in reflection is. Yet he lives, who the hell is this? Where's my pants where the kicks? Couldn't find them, so I exited extra quick. Stepped out where the desert is. Out where Kemet is, all I see is sunset foreverness. Travel 40 days to the precipice. Then I slipped, jumped off the edge of it. Saw the light at the end of it, then went to it. As it opened, I saw medics and my relatives. Mama too, I guess heaven's relative. Life is so repetitive, it never quits till you experience what all of your potential is. The fear of death is slaving you, it's changing you, it's making you afraid to do the things that you were made to do. We in a place where your creator animated you for training you and testing all the strength in you to make it through. You never fade, you just replaying complicated loops until you reach your fate, and then the gate in heaven waits for you. If heaven's fake, the next dimension as a state is cool. I thank my maker, then he thanked me cause I made him too. In my worst times, I practiced death, so proficient I could do it in my first try. Pass the test, unwrap my flesh, pass the acid tab attempts and orgasmic sex. Caps and stems, bags of wet. DMT ain't doing justice to an actual death. Moments after your last gasp for breath feels better than when you had the breath. The astral quest is next. Allow me to lead you through the dark. Feel free to board the ark. Built with a design based on prehistoric sharks. Sail through sound waves that are beating in your heart. As I breathe, it seems the frequency is sharp. Then it flatlines, my body is deceased and not the part. I've seen the geometrics you graffiti in your art. It's your ancestors speaking through the genius that you sparked. They foreseen it with the charts. The last afterlife map maker, the cartographer, the path tracer. Purgatory's first black mayor, mountain peak flag placer. Die while I'm dead, I'll be back up in that manger. Highly adaptable mass changer, shapeshifter, water winner's gas vapor. I dissipate and reformulate it cause that's nature. Spread a seed as I'm trailblazing, a grass grazer. Praise the revenant, grizzly bear wrestling. Die and come back, vision clear ever since. Think about it as I'm in my chair trembling. Sitting here penciling, scripts for rare medicines. Really rare specimens, sipping share mescaline. Returning spirit on a 60-year regimen. I'm the living dead that isn't dead, with a missing head that's still ahead. You think you're awake but you're still in bed. Die for the fun of it with Bill and Ted. Fridge full of goat blood and chicken legs. Life is just hatching in a little egg that's actually in a bigger egg. Crack it then the hole will be too big to mend. Greatest starts have the quickest ends. Once you see the patterns, you'll predict the trends. As I'm glimpsing in my inner lens. If you don't, then you're like Samson when they clipped his dreads. Just follow what the scripture says. My dreams are so real, I saw a toilet and I pissed the bed.
Gary Gardner.
Batta. Lord. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. All of us meant to fly. How come we never rise? Blessed with a set of eyes. That's how I let the fly. This little light of mine, I'm about about to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. I'm so ahead of time. If you feel like you doubt me, then get in line. Now I know that a God could be never born. That's the reason I know that I'll never die. Let me shine. Sleep is a thing of the past now. Golden calf, I'm the cash cow. Yellow sun with the black crown. Gunshot, shattered glass house. All I'm hearing in the background. I'ma get you to the count of 10 to get your keys off my property. 1, 2, 10. Police gon' have to call the cops on me. I get high and I play 3 on 3. Teams will be me on me on me on me on me on me. Chief of ganja leaf, see beyond belief. Little Brenda had the baby and I heard her baby just had the baby too. If I claimed all the babies on my taxes, I could probably start a baby zoo. Raise them up like a Navy troop, have them shooting Uzis by the age of 2. Aim at you, blong, 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 blong. Look what you made me do. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. All of us men to fly, how come we never rise? Blessed with a set of eyes, that's how I let the blind. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. I'm so ahead of time. If you feel like you doubt me, then get in line. Now I know that a God could be never born. That's the reason I know that I'll never die. Let me shine. Since my mama Cindy, her and daddy was like Bobby Whitney. Childhood was full of trauma memories. Brother in me, now a shaman hippie. Several other Remy, got the rotten kidney. Politicians out here plot against me. Hammer on me, I'ma drop it quickly. Thurgood Marshall with me, Clayton Powell with me. Got the knowledge in me, call me Nat Turner. Fast learner and a cash earner. All around me, I see mass murder. Got the black burner, got the mask on me like a cat burglar. Spit a cow like a bad burger. Turn a slave to a flag burner. I'm just happy that my dad's burn work. Take impossible a tad further. Hit the gas, make the jack skirt skirt. Beat a face like a Mac worker. Last time that I flushed a brick, I dug the plumbing up just to recover it. Plus my baby mama got a double slip, bustin' it. Though it hit, it doesn't hit. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. All of us men to fly, how come we never ride? Blessed with a set of eyes, that's how I let the blind. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm about to let it shine. I'm so ahead of time. If you feel like you doubt me, then get in line. Now I know that a God could be never born. That's the reason I know that I'll never die. Let me shine.
Ma no, non è vero, amore.
What do you expect from a lord like me? Lord God, I proclaim an harmonious accord. Holy is the law, holy is the law. Roll me in the morgue, throw me in the floor. Put me in a dark cave, roll a boulder over door. Holy is the law, holy is the law. More pain than a soldier can endure. Holder of the sword, Conan in the war. Chosen one is born, roses full of thorns. Holy is the law. Dark lullaby, you're the smart colored guy. Large cluttered mind, but a sharp hunter's eye. Cried blood in the water as sharks supper time. Jumped and dived in like a cannonball and 20 died. Eat the meat, collect the teeth and pluck the eyes. Walls have skulls, a rare species, 100 kinds. Mummy shrine, like the one that Danny Glover finds in Predator. It's some of mine from my double lie. Jump in time, like flubber slime. Hunt the other eyes, kill 12 and stand lone like the sun or shine. Numb inside, ever since my grandmother died. I never knew so many tears can come from an eye. Wonder why the money sign is a caduceus. Reveal the snakes and the staff that you're moving with. Studious, Nubian, Sufi, whom to Hoodius. Reducing truth to the nucleus, you get used to this. Callous now, back catching, but I don't use a mitt. Red palms, caught the ball before he threw the pitch. My super suit equips unusual accoutrements. The hooligan of the Rosicrucian tutelage. I proclaim an harmonious accord. Holy is the law, holy is the law. Roll me in the morgue, throw me in the floor. Put me in a dark cave, roll a boulder over door. Holy is the law, holy is the law. More pain than a soldier can endure. Holder of the sword, Conan in the war. Chosen one is born, roses full of thorns. Holy is the young philosopher, like I'm patting a dog. Talking to the dog star like I'm Cesar Milan. I shit zoos like I just ate an animal farm. Alaikum salam, descendant of the Hannibal spawn. Channeling cards, stepping a palm, bathing in holy water. I'm anointed in the golden armor. I'm a coke importer, saw the Alpo importer. Dogs eating, retrieving, I'm a golden barker. Cracking hand like a bone disorder. Or the bare fist of a Roman brawler. Cup man, I control a corner. I'm a roller coaster. Get the fucking on your only daughter. If the hotel, I'ma go Rwanda. I'm the oldest sorcerer. Hold the cross up. Worship me, this is total dogma. Focus harder, you might see the solar barter. I'm a solar bot, sun-powered Robocopter. Black tactician, grab scissors, get the grass trimming. I was only clipping for a half minute. Turn the forest to a lawn as I flattened it. I unwrap hidden ruins from my last visit. First breathing and the last living. Shifting, the Holy One has risen. Lifted, in adaptive mode. In 10 minutes of meditation, I'll accurately map the globe. I'll lift the poison from the glands of a magic toad. Gun pointed at my face like Callous fold. I'll turn gold into lead and then back to gold. Imagination of a 7.5-year-old. I proclaim an harmonious accord. Holy is the law, holy is the law. Roll me in the morgue, throw me in the floor. Put me in a dark cave, roll a boulder over door. Holy is the law, holy is the law. More pain than a soldier can endure. Holder of the sword, Conan in the war. Chosen one is born, roses full of thorns. Holy is the law. CAMBATTA, a CAMBALLAH. My tree of knowledge is the plant changa in the stand Allah. Body matter is shifting amorphously as glowing lamp lava. In weed man casa, I demand dollars. Diagram is a mandala. Gram died, now she Samsara with the grand dharma. Spread seeds, playing man collar. Cultivate you, I'm a man farmer. Desert sand gardener, stone hand carver. Trim crops, I'm a land barber. Cam candy land wonka, the glucose for ant larva. Weapon advanced clamped, I am Darby. Deep as a god, the chief of the Shambhala. Earth flat, I'm off edge, I ran farther. Polyglotted gematria. When I'm talking to Jah, got a stenographer. I pray to myself, I'm not an idolater. Allah salallahu ala hay wasala. Before I was able to hold the bottle up, mama gave me a marker, I drew the Kabbalah. Give me a foot, I take a kilometer. Thirsty, I drink the mercury from a thermometer. Get your product up. I could breathe in an empty jar and then sell it for a profit at the market, bruh. Francis Coppola's Dracula, Godfather them. Monstrous, siphon the body's blood of phlebotomist. By the goddess colostrum up. I give a robolus, a twatibus, open like the mouth of a hippopotamus. That's a portmanteau for hip-hop anonymous. Like turducken and liger and Tygon and such. Flodicius, Odyssey by the ominous. Rock a oculus as binoculars, watch your omnitrix. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I grew a tree inside my living room to dig into its hidden roots. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I bit into forbidden fruit, bit into forbidden fruit. I see it's visible, but is it true? Ignorance is blissful, though it's pitiful. Originals ain't really new. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I bit into forbidden fruit, bit into forbidden fruit. Masterful decoder, I created the letter S after grappling a cobra. My flask is full of African aboga. Chatting with the shadow of Jehovah. Only question that I asked is, can they roll up? Atoms, I control them like a classical composer. As I sat upon the sofa, wrapped up in a toga, bleeding, leaking plasma to my hat is a corona. Not the log or the crown of the last active Ayatollah. As a child, I was magical and sober. As an adult, I'm an addict who's in battle with persona till this earth-based sabbatical is over. And when I die, I hope I get my graduate's diploma. Unless I'm held back for not passing what I'm supposed to and end up in night classes with the grown-ups I'm the ass that didn't show up. Purple rain has a lavender aroma. I knew I should've married Apollonia. If sleeping beauty's dragons at the castle, I'll attack them when I stroll up, drink his blood from out the chalice in Sonoma. Infiltrate the army, give the acid to the soldiers. Kidnap an admiral and smack him out his coma. Turn into a vegan just to eat his Adam's apple for the culture. With the ravenous savagery of a vulture, deep throat you. Handcraft a living statue from a boulder. Anatomy's a sculpture made of plaster with a motor. If not a god, I can't imagine being closer. Tell Anubis the jackal I need a chauffeur. Talisman beholder, relaxing in a cabin with an ogre named Fiona with a satchel full of coca for the lower. Sell a fair old like an Egypt boss. Read the walls in Giza halls, I see the flaws. I could see the Mars on the cedar bark, pointing me to north. Align it with Ursa Minor gleaming stars. He the boss, meaning me the boss. He's me, even heard me. Trismegistus genius thought. He is thought, climb tree, he is sloth. Though the ascent is slow, I'm reaching Darth. It wasn't Shimon that rode up the Zohar. I mow raw like Rita Raposa's gold dog. Lone Star, scare up inside a closed jar. Right around the neck of Kabbalah, cause I'm a choke mob. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I grew a tree inside my living room to dig into its hidden roots. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I bit into forbidden fruit, bit into forbidden fruit. I see it's visible, but is it true? Ignorance is blissful, though it's pitiful. Originals ain't really new. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I bit into forbidden fruit, bit into forbidden fruit.
Is Asar. Now Asar seeks to make himself manifest in the divine primordial point, and then creates a dualism. And in this dualism, they create a son, a widow's son, a child of a woman from Naphtali.
Harem a biff, Therum legit. Son of a widow, Tyrian prince. Apparent a glyph, Sumerians writ. Before awareness of Aquarian shift. The hammer a cane, I carry in fists. I build a temple with ethereal bricks. I stare imperial ships, chariot with aerial lift. Gravity I clearly resist. Dogon with the seriousness. A ruffian would murder for the chair that I sit. My black diet make a Aryan sick. Piss on the torch, Luciferians lit. Rich checks like a cereal mix. Kiss death, you still inferior the bitch. Derringer spit like Barrington's lips. Levy they broke it, that is not conspiracy myth. Trip, flood earth to a river like Styx. By the hill I was carefully dipped. I cannot die. Why? I cannot die. Why? I cannot die. Why? I cannot die. Why? I flood earth when I cry. Looking in the skies, really looking in my eyes. I cannot die. Greatest architect of my time, and I'm my most masterful design. Maybe God is a hermaphrodite. Skin color yellow, red, black, and white. The living corpus is a satellite. To summon Satan means you're picking up on Saturn's lights. Sacrificial savage of a lavish life. You're only horny cause a demon has an appetite. My reflection still stays when I leave. I smell sage in the breeze. Kept a bird cage in my sleeve. Pull a hat out a rabbit and a snake from my jeans. I'd rather read books with my eyes closed. After judging the cover, my higher mind knows. From a zygote to a wise goat, I cast power into the sigil the sign holds. The code in Da Vinci requires my code. Cold, breathe on sundials and time froze. And if I jump in the wood chipper, golden nuggets will shoot out the other side. I'm both dumb and wise, and the journey to the floor is much shorter than a bungee line. Come and try. Fall on the pavement and make ground ripple. Making impossible things sound simple. Think like a king if I hang around with you. My face is synonymous with a crown symbol. Is this a blunt or a loud whistle? Stuck in the past till right now hit you. Heart is a very powerful sound crystal. Originator of all the knowledge and doubt in you. Tao Hindu, found Vishnu. Gold belly, brown nipples, renowned linguals. My words are rain, my mind cloud trickles. Both lovers and enemies all drown with you. I cannot die. Why? I cannot die. Why? I cannot die. Why? I cannot die. Why? I flood earth when I cry. Looking in the skies, really looking in my eyes. I cannot die. I cannot die. I cannot die. I cannot die. Greatest architect of my time, and I'm my most masterful design. Hit me in the throat, hit me in the chest, hit me in the head. They thought that I was dead. Hit me in the throat, hit me in the chest, hit me in the head. They watch me as I bled. Hit me in the throat, hit me in the chest, hit me in the head. They thought that I was dead. Hit me in the throat, hit me in the chest, hit me in the head. They watch me as I bled. Royal loyally secretes. Born with all the joy you'll ever need. He's all knowing, no one taught him how to read. Baptized in the Sinai Peninsula. Describe Wi-Fi to Nicola. Mutant Academy sci-fi curriculum. Journey Earth, find tribes, trip with him. Universe is a touchscreen. Rearrange sky when he wave by. Double click sun, it'll switch night. Make a cloud rain with a swift swipe. If you try it, then it won't work. It only activates when God fingerprints type. End is near, sit tight. Watch stars like an episode of It's Life. Yo, yo baby, the golden child, the golden one. I'm walking on the moon while I hold the sun. Elaborate and eloquent. His memory is him imagining, remembering. Lost looping through the labyrinth is regimen. And most humanoids are actually content with it. Feet traveling on relatives, delicate. Granddaddy skeleton is gravel in the sediment. His true shadow is dimensionless. Sisyphus rolling a boulder back up an endless cliff. Dollar reads annual coeptus. Branded with American deception. You a sheep, that's Lennel in your sweat drip. Inherited a death wish your parents that were less fit. This is Cameron's redemption. Peculiar child, Miss Peregrine protected. Reflective, he the shadow of the one God. Hand puppet in his candlelit projection. Dark skin has botanical connections. Higher self has an amethyst complexion. He's the one answering the questions. He holds spirit in his animal appendage. You are but a sample of the vestige. Black Panther is a cancer to the Jesuits. Disaster brings planets new aesthetics. I just hope I see my grandma standing at the entrance. Profound in ability. He speaks in the sound of calligraphy. The hidden links found in his imagery. Lost in the sea, drowned in fertility. The golden child, the chosen one, walking on the moon while I hold the sun. A trillion shades in my color spectrum. I exist within a subdimension. I'm impossible's one exception. Plasma from the sun and the blood's connected. Time's a serpent with the tongue extended. Mouth swallowing the tail, so begun the ending. Most religions are just sun obsession. Virgin Mary is just con obsession. I paint sound and I speak paint. That's two types of just one expression. This technology ain't done progressing until God and us become reflections. When I'm alone, I feel another presence. Heaven's up, but in space there's no up direction. I keep a bottle of placenta from my birth. I get sick and sip the juices from my mother's essence. I watch the clouds as they metamorph. Walk around aimlessly like a headless corpse. From a place where the unloyal don't get remorse. Unless it's about money, you don't get to talk. The universe is rendered as I see it, so people don't exist until I meet them. Tree falls, I don't hear it, it ain't happen. I crack Fermat's theorem on a napkin. Prometheus made the fire just to heat the pith. Any humans with a badge is a piece of shit. Women's mouths water when they see the dick, cause if they swallow they'll inherit all his geniusness. God's writing down names and I seen a list. It says me and me and me and me and me and him. A hurt now, gender is a blur. There is no thing that never will occur. Time is a cool way to remember where we were. I'm dropping breadcrumbs, I'm with Gretel on the search. Space is a neighborhood, the ghetto is the earth. Before it gets better, it gets worse. I hear the birds chirping as I'm herb burning. Hear the beat and start word searching till the verse perfect. The hurt worsens, and I live in the third person and still as the earth's turn. Entheogen ingester, alkaloid ingredient collector. Language is repeating what you're seeing through the nature. Nature means nature, it's deeper than conjecture. Your mother's still feeding her molesters. We should be needing to protect her. We seem too greedy to respect her. She can end us easy with the weather. Either freeze us in December or Katrina in September. I'm on my knees pleading to repent us. Built a new pyramid, I'm leaving to the next us. Hieroglyphics are emoji memes inside the message, so easily detected. Graffiti from the heavens. The beginning and the end are the same point. Satan and Jehovah have the same voice. Linguistically, I'm rivaling the James Joyce. Pineals of clitoris, I flick to get my brain moist. My brain waves are going through an insane phase. With no hair, I'll twist my scalp and make braids. I could rape a jungle monkey and make AIDS. Then I'll synthesize a cure in the same day. And I ain't gay. Bada. With these isochronic tones in my bones, it got me in a zone where I see gnomes made of poems, the most unknown stone on the throne ever known.
What can a girl say when she feels the way I do? No, I take that back, because no girl has ever felt this way before.
Lighthouse.
All hail, is it well with thee? Before I speak, I get permission from the elderly. Patiently waiting for the bell to ring. I'm fighting temptation to put the spell on me. Bloody colon, knuckles swollen, Buster Douglas in his lucky moment, stolen belt buckle golden, clutch Vulcan, Sultan, son of Odin, chosen, drunk a potion from a bubbling cauldron, coping, my capacity for love is frozen. Left my inner Romeo like young DeRozan, dumped my soul twin, brung the holes in, rumps bulging, double-throated, scoliosis. Arch your back till a button knows it. Under drug hypnosis, and my mother knows it. Guns, roses, buzzing locusts, and other omens that begun unfolding. Giants get the Muggsy Bogues. Sun fly with the wax wings of Icarus. Return of the Black King is imminent. Vital organs are actually instruments. Feeling it, pass me the filament. Live a myth, mad deep predicaments. Finna rip. Athletes with ligaments, back need a splitting it. Little infants speak native tongue fluently and pass it as gibberish. I phonetically spell team with I in it. Let me borrow your bike, I'll be back in 5 minutes. You won't see me for a week or two, and when you do, I won't even remember meeting you. You know that little voice you hear deep in you? Mine only says I'm God in repeating loops. Ghost illustrator. It's me, it's true. Sneaking through everything Alex Gray think he drew. I've seen a blind baby play peekaboo. Even seen a few Pikachus out in East Peru. Reality's a fallacy you think is true. If you don't believe in me, I don't believe in you. Unidentifiable to normal eyes. As I stare at the horizon, I see Horus rise. Getting comfortable with death before I die. Mortal man on the surface, a mortal lord inside. Higher than the pitch when the porpoise cries. Talking to the dolphins, this is John Lilly's story time. As I journey this imaginary portal ride. Prophecy of the Babylonian Mordecai. Shit every day, every day, every day. I do this every day. I wake up and do this shit every day, every day, every day. I do this every day. I used to never pray until I found out 007 Jake jumped to murder my dad. Now we rest in a better place. I'm trying to get away from these getaways. I refuse to be led astray. Death is the best escape. I let heaven wait. It don't matter the stress I take. Mama the energy, but somebody gotta pay the rent a day. Gotta be the man and wipe the dead away. But the more you work, it's like the less you make. Got me out there while I'm trying to sell an eight. Till I elevate, I could sell a state. That's a better way. Leave a legacy. Man, I feel like it be so hard for me to meditate. Ooh. Excuse me while I give my head a break. Work is never done, it's always too early to celebrate. Started so far below the bottom was never Drake. Victory sweet as a carrot cake, I need to get a taste. I wake up and do this shit every day, every day, every day. I do this every day. I wake up and do this shit every day, every day, every day. I do this every day. I'ma do what Dr. Sebi say. Eat a veggie plate. Feed my genetic traits. Physically, I need to press replay. Hard as a rock, I'm a Chevrolet. I'm a renegade. Story give a nigga lemon face. Bet he couldn't hide it with Giuseppe shades. Brain sharp as a machete blade. Life is an enemy. This is why I over-medicate. Body get the tremor so I Kevin Bate. My history been erased. Teachers tell me that I've been a slave. I see all these melanated men in chains. Got me slipping back in my depressive ways. Don't regret the rain, cause I'm thankful for the art that emanate when I'm expressing pain. Like wife is a bitch in a negligee, she gave me devil's cake. I might end up having sex today, it's immaculate when I inseminate. I'ma fuck around and get you pregnant, babe, then we separate. I put the bud in a collection plate, put the shroom in a communion and watch a whole congregation as they levitate. God is coming, but don't get afraid. Never stopping like my vehicle got disconnected brakes. You say you wanna win, but end up settling for second place. I wake up and do this shit every day. Every day. Every day. I do this every day. I wake up and do this shit every day. Every day. Every day. I do this every day. Yeah. Bata. Oh. And another one. Smoking. Yeah. For the blessings. Smoke. For the blessings. As soon as I get done with the first blunt, I'm already on the third one. Yeah. Blessed up. Yeah. I'm blessed up. I'm blessed up. Next up, I'm the next type. Blessed up. I'm blessed up. I'm blessed up. Next up, I'm the next type. Guess what? There will never be a nexus. From the center of the nexus, where the hammers bang like a doctor do when a checkup. Text bust, you a dead duck till the checks come like a hedge fund. What a weapon, I'm the juice man. OJ with the left glove. White girl, I'ma cut her up, do the Dexter. I'ma cut her up like the bread crust in my breakfast. Sell it .1 for the $10. White people are the best fiends, and white people are the best plugs. Cocaine give me head rush. Sassafras got me sped up. Dabbing with the hand that fed us. Trigger finger got the bed bugs. I get up like a hawk fly, I'm the web spud. Put the rack on it when this rapper spit, lead a web spun. When I crack the whole Xanax in half, I'ma call that shit a special ed bus. Roll the next blunt. Blessed up. I'm blessed up. I'm blessed up. Next up, I'm the next type. Blessed up. I'm blessed up. I'm blessed up. Next up, I'm the next type. I breathe hate and I sweat love. I look forward to when death come. I told Pop keep his head up. If we God's kids, who the best ones? Millionaire less than 10 months just by utilizing FedEx trucks. I'm crip walking in my red trucks just to get jumped so we get buzzed. Reality is just a setup. The ink inside of this pen's blood of my ink and Mayan ancestors. Peeking deep in mirrors, sipping red rum. I need a ride and I'm hitchhiking with my left thumb. Jets come, a lot of bad choices in my life, so I grow from them and regret none. My capstone made of black gold. Young king, but I act old. I'm like Nat Cole in a rap zone. How did that rose go and crack home? Skip jail, then I pass go for the cash flow. No bull, I just made a buck off my last O. When my tail's told, not a tadpole. Flipping Budweiser, letting grass grow till the earth has a big afro like it's Absol. I'm the god body to the backbone and I pack chrome. I feel like I'm blessed up. I feel like the evils just wanna arrest us but can't catch us cause the feds suck. Stacking ends up, roll the next blunt. Blessed up. I'm blessed up. I'm blessed up. Next up, I'm the next type. Blessed up. I'm blessed up. I'm blessed up. Next up, I'm the next type.
It wasn't the aliens, alchemy, it was the black man. Wealth for the progeny, God, idolatry, God. Yeah, they worship me cause I'm idolatry.
seen a goat and a lamb, a slug and a pig, a bird and a beetle. I'll make you duck from the eagle and put a pigeon pussy on a cock and breed you. The island of Dr. Moreau, the science I drop is a cult. Dr. Moreau, more, oh, I'm a more with O's. The more I rose, I rise, adopting my role. I create man like the gods do. Yakub, dilute black dot to white hue. Red pill, blue pill, cryptic, pyro. 3.14, infinite cycle. It's 666 times 2, triplet. I view, mystic, rituals I use. Genetic alchemy, supreme mathematics. With this dick, 1 + 1 can amount to 3. Comedic seraphims are surrounding me. The invention of the mirror keeps astounding me. The mirror's like a live action camera. Camzera. Eyes so high like shooting in the sun, but I glance clearer. If you're blind and you can't hear 'em. If the size of my brain reflected my knowledge, my forehead would be the size of Rihanna's. I'm being honest. Tetragrammaton. I'm Imhotep with a scepter, the architect that could lift a brick with a Cameron song. He's an alien, alien, L-ion. I smoke L's for eons. See how I break it down? Manipulate your language and create a sound. Only audible to the descendants of the ancient crown. Would you sacrifice your sky just to save the ground? Would you sacrifice your future just to save the now? Would you sacrifice your gold just to save your brown? I'm half African and half native. Two of the most oppressed groups ever. Them past Aryans was mad racist, backlashings to the black nations. Bad pathogens and castrations. I'm half mad-ed and half tainted. I'm half arrogant and half gracious. This track captures what that's saying.
God is a psychoacoustic ability for you to encapsulate into sound various forces that can in fact be utilized and manipulated. So a hammer is the God when you had to build a house. You understand what I'm saying? The nails are the angels. God falls within your use of what you need a God for. And Baba Valentine said we would create elaborate names for gods because those sounds were the sounds of nature. His example was one of the gods from Southern Africa, Unkalunkalu. When you hear a god whose name is Unkalunkalu, that is not a word that comes from no place else, but the observer who takes the sounds of prominence and encapsulates it and creates a mystical narrative to help the people around them. The priesthood and the psychologists are the same. It's their responsibility to create a narrative to make the people understand where they're at in the universe based off of celestial information and where they have to be in the future time periods. Yeah, man did create God for the manipulation of the physical world. God is that intercessor between your mind and your ability to control events. You understand what I'm saying? You call that God is a vehicle. This is why I say all religion is Kabbalah. Judaism is Kabbalah. Islam is Kabbalah. Christians, their whole thing is super African. This human sacrifice. Sacrifice.
No fair, 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 no fair. All black from the soles up, levitating on the old rug. Now my body to a gold crux. Lord God, but I don't judge. Smoke bud, but I won't budge. Don't flood like a broke tub. Sold drugs, coke, nose, lunch, dope dust, tripping like a coach bus. Mush mouth, smuggle dope in a mama kangaroo's puss pouch. Hood grouch, exhale, kush clouds till a nigga look louse. Grilling me and get you cooked out. Recipe and make a cook shout. Money growing like a wood snout. Real boy from a jug house. Every stoner need a good couch. Took crown, Don King with the book bout. All Thor, lift a heavy hammer, you get put down. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, staring in the old mirror. Suddenly aware, scary hoe a pair, right care. Head her in the derriere, right there. No fair, no fair. 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 Streets talking, white girl got me sleepwalking. I'm a flipper like a free dolphin. Phone ringing, Charlie Sheen calling with the deposit. All this chrome in my zone got me feeling retarded. Skeleton inside the fiend closet. Born dead in a deep coffin. Precaution, stun a nigga that's a Steve Austin. I will never ever leave hostage, cause they end up taking plea bargains. Peace offerings, been a villain since I was born. I'm a green goblin, triple beam got the seesaw in. Pop shells like a Roselle when he beatboxing. Big bang, bring a Steve Hawkins. Speedballing, this is not for the weak-hearted. Life a Doran is revolving. Watch face got the siege jaunties. Candyman, 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 Candyman. There he stands with a hook up in his hand. Killer B clan, I ain't never ran. Cam. No fair, no fair. 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 No fair, no fair.